Hello, welcome to Tech Content Street. Today we'll be taking a look at Career Dreamer, your personal career consultant. Are you a cook stuck inside a coder? Or an auditor with amazing coding skills? Or you teacher who wants to take your career to the next level with your previous skills and untold interests and skills? Google Career Dreamer is for you. Now, we've all used job boards before, but this is different. It doesn't just look at what you've done. It takes your profession, your education, your skills, and your interests, and gives you a visual display of all the possible professions that actually suit you. Here is the kicker. It's not just based on the keywords on your resume. It's based on your interests as well. So today, I want to take you through a journey. We're going to look at how a teacher, someone who loves the classroom but has a growing passion for tech, can identify their interests and see entirely new portals of opportunity they can navigate into. So, buckle up and let's get started. We're starting with our baseline. After I entered my role as a teacher, you see the tool asking for the specific tasks I performed. You can see Regenerate and select All buttons. If in case you are not satisfied with the task list, hit that Regenerate button to find more niche responsibilities. As teacher, you're managing classroom behavior, you're developing curriculum, you're analyzing student data. So let me select few tasks from over here in the interest of this video. By selecting these, we're telling the AI the flavor of work we actually enjoy doing. Now, we move into skills. The tool has already inferred a lot. I will go ahead and select few skills which could fit for a teacher. But I want to add something specific that might not be in a standard teacher's job description. I'm adding program scope as a skill. Why? Because as a teacher, you aren't just following a lesson. You're often managing the entire scope of a yearly program. Adding this tells Career Dreamer that you have a managerial or architectural mindset, which is a huge signal for the tech roles we're going to see later. I'm going to proceed ahead now. At this point, the tool builds my career identity. It's a paragraph that summarizes who I am professionally. It's great, but here is where the magic happens. I'm adding programming as an interest. Watch what happens to that identity statement. The AI doesn't just tag programming at the end, it rebuilds the entire statement. Instead of just saying I'm an educator, it now describes me as if programming is part of my identity. It's starting to bridge the gap between where I am and where I want to be. This is what makes Career Dreamer so powerful. It takes your curiosity just as seriously as your experience. Observe how the career identity statement changes based on updation of our interest. Now you can update this in your LinkedIn profile and in your resumes and finally have that liberating career identity statement, which you are totally confident about. You could add more interests or add in your education to have that aspect wired in your description. At this point, if you still want to go back to your tasks or edit your skills, then this is the moment. Get your information right before we proceed on exploring roles. We've set the stage. Now, let's click Explore Paths and see what the universe of possibilities looks like for our tech-interested teacher. This part of the process always feels a bit like opening a door to a room you didn't know existed. The AI is currently scanning thousands of job profiles and labor market trends from 2026 to see where a program scope teacher who knows a bit of Python or JavaScript would actually thrive. And there it is. Look at this web. It's not a list, it's a map of connections. Why I love this screen is that me being in a corner of the world can know all the roles which is tailored to my skills and interests. I'm sure as a teacher, one would be so excited to see this world of possibilities which you could leverage to showcase your talent and skills. Based on what I see, I can relate programming to computer science more than other roles over here. So, let's dive into this one, computer science professor. I think this is the perfect intersection. It honors the teaching background we started with, but it pivots entirely into the programming interest we added. If we clicked on this, the tool would show us exactly what we're missing, maybe a specific certification or a master's degree, and what we already have. It shows us that our program scope skill is actually 90% of what a CS professor does when designing a syllabus. You can also take walkthrough on how does a day in a computer science professor's life look like. It makes the transition feel attainable rather than impossible. If that is the journey, We went from a general middle school teacher to a potential computer science professor just by articulating our tasks and being honest about our interests. Career Dreamer isn't just telling you what to do. It's giving you the language to describe who you are becoming. I'd love to hear from you. Go try it out in the link provided in the description. Enter your role, add that one interest you've been closet learning on the side, and see what the web shows you. Let me know in the comments what your surprise career was. On a side note, it takes a lot of time and effort to create videos like this. So, if you liked this video and if it was helpful, then please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It encourages me to create more content like this for you. This is Tech Content Street, and I'll see you in the next one.